Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto live stream. So the reason I am making another video or live stream in such a short amount of time is because there's some very important news that's right now circulating in the crypto space. But it basically just started circulating and I wanted to make a video and upload it in about an hour or two, but when I notice the crypto market right now, I really need to give you guys this information right freaking now. And for all the people who watch it later, unfortunate, I guess. All right. So long story short, the information that just came down, it's partially really good and partially really bad. But that depends on a couple of different factors, which we'll only start seeing in a couple of days from now, most likely. So I tried my best to kind of comprise all the most important information of today into one live stream here, hopefully, but check this out. So I just tweeted out, how is this not bigger news? By the way, you should definitely follow me over on Twitter because you'll get news even quicker. This just came out from Morning Brew. Breaking: Evergrande, the second largest real estate developer in China, has officially defaulted on its bonds. It was unable to make the required interest payments in time. So from a certain perspective, this absolutely is beautiful for crypto, but from a certain perspective, it is absolutely devastating. And the latter we are seeing right now, as again, some speculation is being brought up again, that basically this right here: China's Evergrande crisis could drag down Tether and other cryptos by CNBC After Hours. This is from a couple of months ago, but if you remember properly, guys, this is what took the crypto market down by a little bit. And remember, even though this news is not actually that important, because it could be that Tether is properly backed, we don't really know for certain. So again, let me take two steps back. I wanted to quickly introduce the topic for everybody, but I'm going to take it a little bit slower to kind of go over things. We now have 150 people in, so I think we can definitely start explaining some stuff. But I'll talk about everything you need to know in just a second, guys. Let me quickly adjust my seating. Are you guys all doing good? All right, then I'm going to start over for a little second and do the proper timestamps and everything as well, so you guys can all basically catch on and get all the information which you need. But man, oh man, is this interesting. All right, so let's do two steps back and start from the start. Now there's almost 200 people in, so I think it's better to kind of come back up from this again. All right, guys. All right. So I just saw over on Twitter that the Morning Brew posted something, and it was pretty shocking to me. I went to check the interwebs, and it was pretty shocking to me here as well. A couple of hours ago, what went really trending in the world right now is some scares that China might have a pretty big problem. And when I say pretty big problem, I don't mean a small pretty big problem. No, I mean a pretty big problem. Why? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today here. Somebody says, load of FUD and nothing important, basically. Man, I don't... Let's quickly make one thing clear, guys. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to FUD you guys. I'm trying to give you guys the most important crypto news. However, I just recorded like the most beautiful video in 2 minutes. Like, this was just 2 minutes long. It was so amazing. I'm trying to stream right now, and the freaking introduction is just not as beautiful as I expected because I'm missing one article. And I'll grab it real quick for you guys. China Evergrande default. Here we go. This is going to make my story better, I think. I forgot it. That's why. I was like, it's just not lining up the way I envisioned it. See, I'm a goofball sometimes as well, huh? Look at me. Freaking flunking under pressure. You know, there's 200 people watching. Whew. Okay. Evergrande is a very, very large real estate company or developer in China, and they have now officially defaulted on their bonds, is what Morning Brew said. I went to check the internet, and I'm not exactly sure if they're trying to exaggerate or if the news has basically changed over the last couple of hours, as 10 hours and 5 hours ago, it came out that Evergrande teeters on the edge of default as a $148 million payment falls due. However, it could be that because, again, here it's being said, and in a couple other different places being said, that was basically right now, because a lot of these sources are saying they've officially defaulted right now, and I'm not knowledgeable enough, nor did I take the time to actually look properly into whether or not this is true, as I literally see a lot of these sources here state that they have officially defaulted now, so I kind of took the I kind of took this for truth as it currently stands. This has been coming for months, and it's not necessarily a bad thing for crypto one-to-one. It's pretty bad for stocks and the economy from a certain perspective, and the way in which it could reflect on crypto is like we've seen throughout the last couple of months, because Tether might actually hold or back their Tether, their dollars, the Tether dollars right here. A lot of this might be backed by these Chinese funds, so to speak, and that's the whole scary part. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, and I might change the title later, why I honestly believe that this is all one big freaking joke of a manipulation. And I think you guys might agree with me here, that this is so freaking manipulated, it's funny. It's mind-bogglingly funny. Why? Well, because some amazing news came out today. Inflation hits a 30-year high as prices jumped 6.2% in October. Bitcoin skyrocketing because of all these inflation fears. And exactly the same freaking day, we get I guess really bad depending on, what part of the line you are on. It's really crazy inflation news. That's super strange to get news like that. The same day we get this stuff happening in China. It doesn't make no sense. Very bullish day for Bitcoin. It started off really freaking amazing, and all of a sudden, somewhere throughout the day, boom, we get an announcement like this that Evergrande has defaulted. Either this is like some of the most insane luck or unluckiness in the world, or there's something, because the more I read into this, guys, the more of a coincidence I keep seeing in all of this stuff, man. Unless you want to say that these two things are correlated, that because of the huge inflation, Evergrande was now all of a sudden not able to pay back. But I don't really feel that. Then again, we have a couple of different scenarios, guys. I am not sure what the consequences of this will be. However, I have seen in the past a couple of times that because of announcements like this, the prices fall down a little bit. And because at first, I wanted to make a very nice update on XRP, but I saw the price dump. I was like, let me quickly tell you guys what I think might be going on here. This might be what's taken the market by effect, as the news basically went around really harsh about 5 hours ago. And that's also kind of when things started to kind of come back down a little bit, okay? So once more, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to FUD you guys or cause any harm here. Please understand, I'm only doing this with the best of the best intentions. I told you guys I want to inform my audience with all the most important crypto news, and that is exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm just honestly thinking this might take the market by a little surprise. It's really funny to me how this came out just after some of the most bullish news we have seen for Bitcoin or for crypto in general. It's like what? How can this be? It's such a big coincidence, right? Then again, this also leads me into a new thing, which I want to talk about, which is basically diversification. All right, a lot of you guys on the channel have been asking me to make a guide on what my exit strategy is. And even though I personally think crypto will grow at least times 200, meaning that the crypto space is going to go to about $600 trillion worth eventually, and so all these exit strategies are like short-term strategies. I do think it's very important to understand that as a crypto hodler, crypto millionaire, whatever you want to call the majority of us here, it's very important that you understand that crypto might, for some people, and should for some people, be a means to build more. What I mean with that is, if your sole goal is to just accumulate a lot of crypto, all you're accumulating is basically money. At the end of the day, I personally value things in the sense that you basically either build a company, you build an ecosystem, you provide value in some way, shape, or form to the world as a really a beautiful but also an important thing. From that perspective, I also think if you have a goal of what you want to do with your crypto, I would definitely recommend people to think about how you can make that into reality and not just only think about accumulating more and more crypto forever, as at the end of the day, you should also do and look for what makes you happy, and crypto should be your goal, right? I will never sell all my crypto. That's a fact. I will never. And I will definitely keep accumulating. But if I ever thought of a new business venture where I would have to sell a little bit of crypto to get myself started, potentially set up my family, potentially do some stuff like that, oh boy, would I make that switch quickly. Because at the end of the day, I think crypto will grow like crazy, but it ain't everything. And specifically money, it ain't everything, all right? So make sure you understand that when putting money into crypto. If you're putting in life freaking threatening amounts of money, so for example, your rent money and stuff like that, for the gains, I understand. But it's not always the best thing to do. And in times like this, you know again how volatile things can be. Because there we go. China comes in again to kind of come and put some freaking, I don't know, carrots. No, not carrots are good. Stones in your freaking food. You know what I mean? Somebody says Evergrande paid. It's fake news. What? Yeah? Let's see, guys. Once more, I'm just providing whatever I'm seeing. I'm seeing it on quite a lot of different places. As I said at the start, I cannot officially verify some of this. I'm not sure if it's fake, though, guys. I'm not sure. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing right now in the exact same manner. I'm just warning people that this might have a little bit of an effect, and that might be what's causing crypto to come down right now. I don't honestly think that the bull run is over. I think we're going to just surge past this. However, it has happened a couple of times before that even though these announcements might actually not literally be bad for Bitcoin or crypto in general, that some people take it in a bad manner, all right? All I'm doing is preparing you guys for this. That is all I'm doing. No ill intent. In no way, shape, or form I'm trying to FUD you guys out. Please understand my intentions here. I'm just trying to inform the crypto space. And with crypto space, I mean you guys, the army. I don't know what I should call you guys, right? So yeah. Can somebody let me know what happened? Well, it's kind of like okay, I should maybe put in a timestamp as a summary here for myself so I know that I also did a summary. So the summary is, we got some new news from China. Apparently, Evergrande, the second largest real estate developer in China, has officially defaulted on its bonds. It was unable to make the required interest payments. We kind of saw that it was already hinted a couple of times over the last couple of days. We also noticed that a little while ago, September 21st, for example, some news came out that there was an Evergrande crisis. And let's actually see again how the crypto market reacted to this. Let's quickly check this out. So the entire month of September was actually pretty bad, but I do wonder. September 21st, so that was right here. That was on a really, really low day, or a really low couple of days of $40,000. I do believe we actually got some news from all of this earlier that actually took the crypto market by surprise. As we can see here, this is the Tether response. Tether saying, hey, we don't hold any Evergrande commercial papers. But the scary part basically was that Tether was properly backed, or I should say, was using the dollars or backing the dollars in Evergrande commercial paper. And the 16th, they confirmed, no, that's not the truth. Yet people didn't trust him. And here again, some guys have already said Evergrande will cause a really big market crash and stuff like that. 1 month ago, Evergrande crisis could drag down Tether and other crypto. They've been spamming this and putting a lot of FUD out there for months. But from a certain perspective, it's not that crazy that they've done that, right? Because we can understand, if Tether is not properly backed, of which right now a lot of people are scared, then that might be a little bit scary. That might have some effect. More clickbait from this clown. Is this clickbait, really? Do you guys think this is clickbait? Interesting. Nick says, we flash crashed, but the markets are bouncing back fast. Once more, I honestly don't think that that the crypto market will falter because of this. There's so much positive news in the crypto space right now. However, CNBC has been warning for this. Not the most credible source, but they have. And, well, I mean, it depends on what Tether is going to put out and whether or not this announcement is actually officially true. Then again, I'm thinking, like, well, it's an official source like that, right? Has a check mark. The top business news from Wall Street to Silicon Valley Daily. I kind of feel as if they don't mess around with that stuff. So, this is like newest of the newest news. So you guys are like, I guess hearing this pretty early into it all. Yeah, the crypto seed says it's essential news. I think so too. Oh, who said it? I'll show you guys. You cannot see it because it's hidden. There we go. Nicholas says they did some payments, but not all of this, I think. Yeah, but I'm not really sure what the edge is going to be, because I can understand if $148 million is not actually the worst. But here it says bankruptcy proceedings and whatnot. But then again, it doesn't make sense that $150 million would be what defaults them, right? Wouldn't that be a little bit low? Let's quickly see if we can find some more. Evergrande teeters on the edge of default. Evergrande teeters on the edge of default. Evergrande is courting default again. Wake up, Wall Street. Evergrande default talk yet to worry markets. China Evergrande trouble spread through property sector. This was yesterday. 3 weeks ago, China's Evergrande pulls back from default with bond payments. So 3 weeks ago, they fixed it. 2 weeks ago, Evergrande averts default with interest payment. 1 month ago, China's property sector stalked by Evergrande default fears. 4 days ago, after Evergrande, another Chinese real estate developer, Kaisa, at risk of default. 3 weeks ago, Evergrande favors domestic investors as default looms. Check Bloomberg. Said it on 1 hour in tools. Okay, Bloomberg. Let me type this in. Let me see it. Let me check the markets out as well. So we're bouncing back. Maybe people are noticing, hey, nobody actually gives a crap. Or did we come? Guys! Ooh, oh, no, never mind. I thought we came back to the 123 area. We're not there just quite yet. We came back into our first take profit, the little support that we basically built throughout the journey here. No, we actually went below that as well. I wanted to earlier say, man, look at how XRP bounced. I told you all, like, this little sell point just below one of my major lines, and one of the major lines is like right here at about $1.3460. I told you all, sell a little bit below that, so right around this level, for example, $1.34.1, maybe something like that. Look at where we ended off, right? It's pretty funny how accurate we've been over the last couple of days. It's been really fun. And by the way, whilst I'm saying that, typing it on Bloomberg, trying to get to the article, which you guys are saying, all I'm seeing here, for example, is inflation in the U.S. builds with biggest gain in prices since 1990. Once more, all this stuff which we are seeing is extremely, extremely, extremely beautiful for crypto. It's just like the 1% of the stuff that's quote-unquote bad. It's just like 1% of the stuff that's bad. We got inflation, which is huge. That's just really a perfect cause for Bitcoin. We got that in a couple of different places. We got the fact that right now, if you ask me, first of all, a lot of people are FOMOing into crypto because it just made some new all-time highs, which is, I guess, nice for the process, right? But more importantly, there's different sectors going into crypto right now, piece by piece. I mean, the whole metaverse gaming stuff is just a really, really big step. And I've on my channel let go a couple of videos already about some of my top metaverse gaming type of coins. But you know what, guys? Tomorrow on this channel, I will let go a video of my top gaming-related cryptocurrencies that I think will go insane throughout the next couple of weeks. As once more, guys, I don't think the bull run is over. I don't think any negative thoughts like that. All we're witnessing is some potential short-term problem that we're going to see if it was a problem after the fact. But I am warning you guys that the news came out and that we have to acknowledge that it's there and then act accordingly. So you guys are at least up to date whenever something happens that you know what's going on. I still, however, think, this is just happening right now. A lot of these gaming developers are using blockchain and they know there's money to be made. They know it's used. They know it will grow. That area is freaking amazing if you ask me. So I'm definitely looking for more coins in that sector and I'm researching those. So tomorrow I'll make a small update on some of the coins which I think are best in that area. Indeed, like Nicholas said, half groups are saying it defaulted and others are saying it hasn't, which is confusing. It is. Now, on the Polkadot front, because I mean, I should still just talk about some of the news that I had, I guess. We have some China news, but we shouldn't deter that from just knowing what's happening in the crypto market. Polkadot holders. Polkadot is one of my favorite coins, guys. Polkadot holders are backing Akala and Moonbeam for parachains. Just wanted to quickly say, I am also putting a little bit of money into both of these. I also put some money into Clover Finance, and I'm also putting into... Oh, damn, I forgot the name. Yeah, whatever. There's another one that I'm putting my money into. However, you can actually check out the dot cap or dot auction cap, whatever the name is, dot market cap, for some of the best ones. It will load real quick. For some of the best ones you can support. But generally right now, if you are a DOT holder, it is very much worth it to put money into this, as right now it's making DOT extremely deflationary, as a lot of coins are getting out of circulation, potentially coming for a crazy supply shock for Polkadot, which is amazing for the price. But more importantly, there's a crazy amount of yield to be gotten in this right now, which is why I'm so crazy freaking excited about it. It's pretty big, guys. It is pretty big stuff. And you can see people are participating like crazy. You can see the hard cap as well. It might be locked for a little while. It might be locked for a very long while, actually, at that point. But I personally think it is very much worth it. Let me put it like that. All right, let me see here. We had a Cryptopolitan article here. I also wanted to quickly say, again, this actually revolves around the XRP Ripple stuff, the XRP Ripple SEC stuff. To be honest with you guys, I think the entire Ripple lawsuit is BS. I keep sharing that, right? I think XRP will definitely win. The lawsuit is just one bigger ploy from some of the members to either get people to sell the coin and move into Ethereum or something along those lines. I just don't think that this lawsuit is really fairly done, so to speak. I also notice now that the SEC has taken their steps a little bit further. For example, we saw the new bill, right? The infrastructure bill, which basically would destroy DeFi in the US. Well, look at the article I just see right here. Regulation. The SEC commissioner aims to remove anonymity in the DeFi sector. Guys, it's all come together. The US, they're making some very big steps towards the quote-unquote freedoms in crypto and the anonymity. I understand from a certain perspective because people might lose their money and people might launder money. Yes, Then again, it's the way that crypto works. There's no way around it. You can't you cannot like take the anonymity away from decentralized finance. What would you like then? That these DEXs, these decentralized protocols, basically, they take your ID and they're going to store that somewhere and somebody has to verify that? What? I guess the only thing we can think about is that there's going to be some sort of decentralized ID verification system eventually. That's then going to have to be integrated with every single DEX from here on forward. That type of stuff might work out eventually. But every other stuff, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So the SEC, man, I keep sharing it with y'all. I don't think they're playing a fair game. And if I could have a good little word with them, I would. Because I think the SEC is not doing a good job for crypto right now, guys. I don't think they're doing a good job at all. I don't think they're doing a good job at all. I don't think so at all. To come back on this one, somebody asked in the chat box, why is DOT crashing? I think the entire crypto market is crashing a little bit. Some coins because they've just made an all-time high and so they're correcting. It's a logical correction. Bitcoin, for example, got some such positive news that it's not crazy for things to kind of fall back down a little bit. It's also potentially because of the China news we just saw. But I guess generally speaking here, just some coins are correcting a little bit because of all the gains we've seen. It's normal in a bull market to have some correction. This minus 4% is not a crash, guys. Only once you go more than 10% or you go like 5% in an hour down, you can call it a crash. If we're going down, you know, like in this case, you're 3.8 on the hour, which is most likely because of China, my own thoughts. By the way, XRP just flipped. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it flipped, but I don't know exactly what just changed then. I'm not exactly sure which two things just changed. Whatever. I wanted to say a lot of these coins are going down a little bit. Polkadot is actually indeed crashing a little bit now because it's getting to minus 4 on the hour. This might all have to do with China. It might all have to do with the fact that Bitcoin pumped so hard that a lot of people are selling their alts for Bitcoin, and now something is out. I'm not exactly sure, but I think this China news might have an effect. And Brazil Digital asked the question, should we sell your positions? What do you mean your? I think your own. And keep some cash on the sides, wait to buy the dip. So that is a thing you must decide for yourself, Brazil. However, it's basically, I'll tell you exactly this, all right? Right now, there's a literal 50-50 chance that this news is completely valid. And then again, there's also a 50-50 chance that people will actually look at the news and be like, you know what? The whole Tether debacle, yeah, that's actually a problem. You know, that's actually a problem. And then again, on that same side, there's also another odds right there that this China crash is real. And the entire stock market over there, or even here, is going to have some big hit because of it. And then there's another chance that the stock market crash is going to pump or dump cryptos. Because from a certain perspective, stocks and crypto are not one-to-one. So they don't have a direct correlation. So they should, theoretically speaking, have an inverse one. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. It's a difficult thing to kind of predict. So that's the most difficult part I can kind of answer I can give you. It's really every single choice we make right now is risky. But as long as you're informed, you'll probably not make too worse of a decision. Because at the end of the day, we know any single thing that can happen right now will bounce back from it. But that is basically the situation which is happening right now. Dusty, what about the face reveal? Maybe I could do that soon. Oh, Nicholas says he linked me some stuff on Twitter to show that they actually are not completely default just quite yet, but they just defaulted on some. But that makes no sense. They just couldn't pay this back, but they're not default then? What is that? What is that supposed to mean? Let me see real quick. Let me see. I have a lot of notifications though, man. I'm not sure exactly where it is, where you sent me the message. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Let's see. Did you just send it to me now or later? Okay, we're going to scroll through here a little bit. Let's see. Let's see when he sent this to us. It's not as easy sometimes to look through this stuff and find what you guys send. So, not exactly sure when you sent this to me. I have no idea where to find this, my friend. I'm not sure if you sent it more than 50 minutes ago. I can't imagine. Yeah, just repost it or resend it to me, please. Or I can check further on Bloomberg, man. But the Bloomberg thing is a little bit difficult to navigate through. Here, 18 minutes ago, we got U.S. inflation likely to get worse, dealing challenge to Fed and Biden. This is very bullish news for Bitcoin crypto, by the way. This stuff you cannot see in any negative way, shape, or form. And ultimately, that's why I was having a little bit of a difficult time to decide the title for this video. I think that this stuff is actually a lot more important. When looking at the macroeconomic factors, literally inflation has a, I would say, broader effect than any default of this degree. Specifically from the fact that right now we're, I don't want to say those words, but we're recovering from a certain, specific ordeal. And the fact that inflation is happening is going to be a way broader deal than something happening over in China, specifically in the way that the U.S. is going to brand these things. They're, of course, going to really try to make that situation in China look really bad. But ultimately, the effect for crypto, I think mostly has the correlation with either stocks because of an entire crash in the stock market, which could always happen. That's always possible. But more importantly, the Tether one. But that's, again, a direct correlation then, because that means Tether basically gave money to, so to speak, right? Or is involved basically with China in that literal sense. And if those guys go bankrupt, then Tether might lose some of that money that they basically had for the backing of the USDT. And so then the crypto market it doesn't work anymore. You guys get my drift? So you sent it again. Let's see. What happened now with China? Check. I would say check the video back a little bit. Potentially default, potentially no default. We don't know. It's a little bit vague right now. A lot of fake news going around. It could, yeah. This is very difficult. By the way, guys, if you want to be more informed with all this stuff, I would definitely recommend you all to check out the. Did we hit 1,000 members yet? Ooh, guys, we're 5 members away from the Telegram hitting 1,000 members, and I think we are 3 subscribers away as well from hitting 134,000. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you press that button. We're also doing a very big giveaway today over on Twitter. If we actually, I'm just showing you guys real quick, if we actually hit 40,000 followers today, which is actually possible, you guys might not believe it, but it is possible. I'm giving away $4,000. A little fun fact. I just announced it here. Why? Well, we just 300x my money. If you guys check my videos out on my channel here, we just had a crazy coin go 300x today. So I'm pretty satisfied for I guess the week. So if I can help somebody out with that, I'm going to give it away to 10 people. Make sure that you join. However, it's always a 1-to-1, right? I'm not just going to give away money for nothing. If you guys follow, if there's some hype around, if you guys press a lot of like buttons, I give more things away because it's kind of like you give me something, I give you something. This is like the 2 videos. Here we were watching the price while I just bought. And here's like my update on what coins I think will do the same thing next. Make sure you check this one out specifically for what coins will do amazing next. Little side note. By the way, if you haven't yet, make sure you also I'm going to say, if you want to, sign up for Bybit as well. It's, I guess, the most used exchange for me right now. I use the trade all the time, but there's also one launch that I'm going to be participating in soon. Just letting you guys know real quick about that. And right now there's a couple of bonuses. I'm leaving the link down below in the chat box. Little side note. Ooh, okay. XP's coming back down, huh? Okay. Yeah, really, Dusty. Why is he plugging his stuff when things are happening? Ooh. So, once more, if you're wondering what's happening to the crypto markets right now, it's not crazy that this is all happening because of the China stuff. So, just letting you guys know. All right, once more, people who said at the start of everything, why are you fudding? Well, at the end of the day, I'm trying to help people. I'm not trying to hurt people. Yeah, man. A lot of these guys think I have the wrong intention or something like that when spreading quote-unquote negative news. Nah, man. Nah. What's the purpose of that? The purpose is to literally make the best out of a bad situation, for example. Let's open up the 1 hour. I guess let's open up the 15-minute charts. Let's see how this is moving along. Wait a minute. I have an appointment in actually 8. No, I'm gonna cancel the appointment. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna cancel my appointment. Yeah, I canceled it. Oh, okay. Oh, I've been, I wanted to get something done, but I guess I'm going to wait because I'm going to check this out to see how this works out. Once more, long term, this does not matter. I think it has to do with China. China. But we called it out just before, huh? Luckily. I guess not early enough. If only I saw this earlier. But I was so busy with my coin going times 300 that I was a little bit distracted. We're into our buying zone for XRP again, though. But you see, guys, at these types of moments, it's a little bit more of a risk because there's a higher chance you're going to get stopped out if you're buying in a case like this. It would be better if we actually get some confirming candles in the green again before we start buying. I wouldn't say, hey, let's go completely ape into this one again right now. It's a little bit of a negative market right now. You can see here, even on the total market cap, it's not too bad. We've seen this a couple of times before. In terms of percentages, it's actually not bad at all. And you might even want to try it, with the stop loss, again, at about 19 point something cents, or $1.19 or so. Because that's, again, on average, it'll work. However, it's a little bit scary. Brazil says, just subscribe to their channel on Twitter. Very, very much appreciated. Or I guess I should say welcome to the family, my friend. Always welcome, everybody. Always good vibes, always good news. No fake stuff, always 100% real. If I think something's going to go good, I'll tell you. If I think something's going to go bad, I'll tell you. If I think there's some money to be made somewhere, I'll tell you. At the end of the day, we'll tell all this stuff we just don't know, but that doesn't mean we can't make money with it. I even now canceled my meeting to actually go watch the crypto prices for a little bit. I didn't expect myself to go stream. I wanted to actually go. But then I saw this news. I was like, damn. All right, this just came out. I need to update you guys. Maybe something big is going to happen, maybe not, but I can't take that risk. I have to check. And oh boy, by the way, if you are a risk taker, on Bybit, for example, you can actually short as well. A lot of people don't know what shorting is. You can basically say, hey, I think the price is going to go down, and you can actually make money when things go down as well. It's not recommended in a bull market. The general rule is never do it in a bull market. I'm just letting you guys know it is an option if that's what you think is smart. A lot of people are doing it right now as we speak because they think, for example, that things might crash. And they're going to do that. I don't know. It's not me, but I'm just letting you all know that it's an option. Brazil says, thanks, buddy. Let's grow together. Exactly, man. FG says, got into MetaVPad pre-sale. Thanks. What do you mean you got into it? As I said 1,000 times before, you cannot get into it just quite yet. There's no dates, no nothing. Don't pay anybody. Don't do... Uh-oh. It says no. Guys, can you still hear me? Please don't say my channel's been deleted again. Please don't say so. No, why does it say no signal? If it is, I'm going to punch my wall. Oh, we good? Oh, that was a little scary thing again, man. Okay, damn. Woo! Okay, we're good. Ooh, I had a little scary attack again right there. Punch it? You guys are crazy. I don't want to punch the wall. Because last time we did a really excited stream. We had a lot of people in. It was one of my best streams ever. They took us down. And right now, again, we had a stream with a lot of people in. And I was like, nah, they're going to take me down again, huh? But no, we're good. Okay, you hear me perfect. Guys, we're all good. We're all good. What did somebody just say? I wanted to relate back to that one, but I kind of forgot. I'm also a little bit lacking with the timestamps nowadays. And that's because a lot of these streams are like all over the place a little bit. Simon says Evergrande default could help. XRP is very stable. To be honest with you, XRP has had a really nice couple of days here, hitting $1.35. Honestly, it moved pretty nicely if you ask me. So you can't really call it stable over the last couple of days. Remco says, hey, Dusty, nice long position from here. Fundamentally, yes, but market-wise, we don't know how heavy this news is, right? So it's a riskier type of setup. Low leverage could work out. or extreme. High leverage to the freaking core. Try to get the reversal. But that's scary stuff you're going to do at that point then, man. I'm not going to hold your hand for this one. All right, I'm not doing anything right now because I'm not sure how far it's going to crash or what's going to happen here, as people are irrational beings. You know, I think this has to do with the China ordeal, like I just explained, but we're not even sure. Maybe there's something else going on in the background. Once more, the fundamentals of crypto are so bullish right now, it doesn't make any sense for this to happen. And from the perspective that there's also some misconceptions about this entire China deal, it might all be fake, it all might be for nothing. But we've seen a couple of times in the past before that these announcements do crash the market a little bit, which is why I decided to make an update on it. And I'm happy I did, because we did fall a little bit down, and I don't feel guilty now for spreading these stuffs when in reality nothing was going to happen. But at least we're lower right now than when I started the video. So that gives me, I guess, a little bit of satisfaction for that I did place a good warning. What happened? So China's second largest real estate developer might have wrong tweet now. Might have defaulted. We don't know for sure because the entire world is up and down on that one. But if it is and turns out to be true, this could, it could have some consequences for crypto potentially. A little side note, by the way. Have you guys seen Litecoin's performance? I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking about a bullish kind of performance in a bearish little scenario like this, but man, I'm actually surprised that Litecoin is still this much alive. I hold Litecoin. I've held this coin for so many years right now, and I do wonder, what's the end goal for Litecoin? Is it still going to hit $1,000? Is it still going to keep pumping up? I mean, right now it's $1.75, one of the most bullish altcoins in the freaking cap. Isn't that kind of surprising? I mean, who expected Litecoin to have such a huge livelihood behind it? I didn't expect it for it to be so alive and so juicy, so to speak. So I'm a little bit surprised by that. I just noticed that when I saw a Litecoin price every single time I opened the market cap, I'm like, whoa. Every single time I open it, I'm like, wow, Litecoin again, and wow, Litecoin again, and Litecoin again, Litecoin again. So that was kind of funny. And a little side note as well about the Pulse Pad, which you guys might want to know about. The Pulse Pad has just basically put on their website the different tiers of tokens you need to stake to be able to get an allocation. So if you have more than 250,000 tokens, this might have actually changed as well, these numbers. It could be that things have changed already. If you have more than 250,000 tokens, which right now is, let's quickly see, I think it's about 25 cents. Or is it, how much is the coin? I think it's about 0.25. Yeah, I think so. Whatever, you're going to need about, let's say about $60,000 or so to be able to get the highest tiers. But again, remember, sometimes and very often, one of these tiers or one of these, basically one of these higher tiers, 2 times now, it's resulted in more than $100,000 worth of profit for me. So, yeah, letting you guys know about that. In this case here with the PulsePad IDO, it had like a, I don't know, just a crazy amount of profit. Let's just put it like that. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. But the tiers have been announced, so that might be another use case for people to buy right now because they know how much they need to stake. But more info on that coming out later. You don't need to worry too much about that for right now. We're just more so worried about finding out the proper news for everything right now. Why do we crash? Most likely because of what you're seeing right in front of you, that Evergrande potentially defaulted. And I'm doing well. I'm doing well, guys. Wait, let me quickly ask, how are you guys all holding up? Are you guys all feeling okay mentally? All feeling good? All feeling okay? Dusty, where's your XP liquidation price? My XP liquidation price is, let's quickly see. I don't know it out of the top of my head. It is 88 and 88 cents, so we're good. And $48,000 for Bitcoin, so we're also good. Ooh, nice little bounce from the 123 support, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes, look at that. So we had we are playing freaking ping pong with my freaking price targets. Are these hands sacred in some way, shape, or form? What is this? We're playing ping pong between some of the most important supports and resistances. What a freaking, this is funny, man. Tommy says more like no more grand. I like that one. I like a little small pun like that. Yeah, thank you for that little joke. Nicholas Herson saying, check Yahoo Finance, 43 minutes should be easy for you to find there about Evergrande. Okay, I'll check that out. Yahoo Finance, type it in. Yahoo Finance, Evergrande. Let's go. Evergrande, the company I get 5 hours ago. So over on Yahoo Finance, 5 hours ago, it said Evergrande officially defaulted. DMSA is preparing bankruptcy proceedings against Evergrande Group. So that was 5 hours ago, Yahoo Finance. But Yahoo Finance is not the most trusted source. So let's quickly look a little bit further. Yahoo Finance is not my number one go-to. It's solid, but there's so many players on there that can post articles, so to speak, that it's not a. Oh, but never mind. On Yahoo Finance now, we can also find ourselves the Bloomberg articles. This is just now. Cash-strapped Evergrande raises $144 million before payment deadline. Wait a minute, what? Maybe this is from longer ago. This is 46 minutes ago. Wait a minute, what in the world is happening? Okay, so we got the news feed here. Evergrande is courting default again as $150 million payment comes due. Iron ore gets hammered again as China's property woes mount. Evergrande takes market on wild ride before making 2 last-minute bond payments. So this year, the Chinese real estate powerhouse has struggled under a debt load of $305 billion and teetered dangerously close to Lehman Brothers-style default. 57 minutes ago, Evergrande pays delayed interest on at least 2 bonds. China Evergrande Group looks set to avert another default in its biggest test since the property developer's debt crisis began. And then, about 46 minutes ago, delayed interest paid, default to be averted, Evergrande update. China Evergrande Group looks set to avert another default in the biggest test since the property developer's debt crisis began. More read on Bloomberg. How can it be so difficult to know if these guys have defaulted or not? I don't want to curse on the channel. Child friendly. Don't remember. Child friendly. How can it be so difficult? Okay, let's dive into this one, I guess. Oh my days. Why did they make it so difficult for us to find out? This is just now, about 50 minutes ago. Delayed interest paid, default to be averted, Evergrande update. Coming due. Evergrande needs to repay some $7.4 billion of maturing bonds next year. US dollar total bond maturities, yuan bonds, Hong Kong dollar bonds. China's Evergrande looks to avert another default in the biggest test. So, okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Customers of international clearing firm Clearstream received an overdue interest payment on 3 US dollar bonds issued by Evergrande, a spokesperson for Clearstream said. Investors have been waiting to see if the embattled developer would make the coupon payment totaling $148.1 million before the end of the 30-day grace periods on Wednesday, which right now is Wednesday. In other developments, the broader junk, firm Clearstream received overdue interest payments, right? So are we then hyping up about nothing? Is there literally no default then? Is this all BS? Are you guys watching the same thing that I'm watching? What in the world is going on then? So here it says they just paid up. Clearstream received overdue interest payments on the $148.1 million. And this guy says Evergrande's second largest real estate developers has officially defaulted on its bonds. It was unable to make the required interest payment in time 2 hours ago. Let's move on. In other developments, the broader junk bond market rallied on a report. China may make it easier for property firms to sell debt. Evergrande's electric vehicle units sold shares at a deep discount, and Fantasia Holdings Group Co. plunged 37% in Hong Kong following a 6-week halt after the company's surprise default. That's a different one. Security Times report on possible changes to debt issuance rules sparked the biggest jump in 3 weeks for China's junk-related dollar bonds. Higher quality issuers such as Country Garden Holdings and Sapphire Group Holdings saw some of their bonds rise about 7 cents, while the BI China Real Estate Owners and Developers Valuation Peer Stock Index surged 6.2, the most in 9 months. Shares got a late-day boost on speculation, later reported by Kalian. The state-owned enterprises have asked regulators to adjust the 3 red lines lending limit for mergers in the sector. So the key developments are Evergrande's EV units raised a Hong Kong $500 million a share sale. Why China's property crisis is spreading, okay. Evergrande pays interest set to avert default again, 3:10 p.m. New York time. What in the world? Guys, what area of the world are you in? Who's in New York? Where are you guys watching this video from? What area of the world? Tell me what the frick New York time is in my time. How does New York time work? What is the time right now for, I don't know, Europeans or Dubai? Or, tell me a freaking UTC. Can I Google? Yes, but I want to know from one of you guys. Who knows what freaking New York time is? 10 p.m. in the Netherlands, huh? So that literally that just came out 7 minutes ago then? Or London, UK, 9 p.m.? New York time is 4 p.m. Yeah, but what is that in UTC? What is that in England time? Let me see here. New York City time to let's do Amsterdam time because that's the one I know the most. That means that this came out 3:10 p.m. 3:10. But that's 9:10 Amsterdam time. Okay, this makes absolutely... This is about an hour ago that we got this news then. So about 1 hour ago, it said here, this is 1 hour ago, Evergrande pays interest set to avert. Oh, okay, dumbass Dusty BC. Guys, am I freaking dumb in the head? If you guys are now saying that it's 4:10 now for New York, and I'm looking at 3:10 here. Guys, I just did a brain fart, okay? Please understand. I could have just deducted it's about an hour ago because some of you guys said it's 4 p.m. in New York. Okay? There's a little bit of pressure on my head. I'm trying to be the detective, as best as I can. So these simple little things sometimes go over your head. You're looking for the real big details. That's funny. Somebody's going to eventually look at this stream and think I'm freaking stupid in the head, Can I even count? But I guess it's still, I don't know. It's funny stuff. I like this. Seeking Truth says, just say what the hell happened already. Honestly, man, I thought I knew, but looking for about 45 minutes into all the news that just came about, I'm not exactly sure anymore. So the panic selling, we all thought was because China's second largest real estate developers were defaulted or basically going bankrupt, right? That's what we expected because that's what's going trendy on Twitter right now. A lot of different places are saying this, and if you look around the interwebs, you can see it's basically going pretty trending right now. However, even though a lot of places are basically stating they've officially defaulted, like for example about an hour ago, when we actually look at the news, here it says about an hour ago, they literally paid their interest of this specific loan that specifically other guys have said defaulted them, and that they defaulted on and basically wrecked them, that they paid on it, but overdue. So there's no potential problem. I am in a little bit of a predicament here. I'm not exactly sure who's wrong and who's right. And I hope you guys can all agree with me here that there's literally no line to be drawn. If you guys know what website I should check out to have the official stuff here, like the official verdict, please let me know. Because Yahoo Finance is saying something different than... literally half the internet is saying different things. So I'm not sure who to trust. Here it says, China Evergrande troubles spread through the property sector. About an hour ago in the New York Times. 20 hours ago, delayed interest paid. Here as well, 20 hours ago, they said it's fine. So is there another thing which added on top of this news that came out 20 hours ago? But how come then that here they say it's on the edge of default, and then about a couple of hours ago after this payment was most likely due, one part says they paid and another said they defaulted. Fidencio says a sleeping BTC giant just woke up after 8 years with over 150,000 Bitcoin. Dollars. Whale alert. That's not a bad thing, man. That's no problem at all. If a whale wakes up like that, he'll go back to sleep eventually. No, that stuff doesn't matter. People try to portray as if a whale waking up matters. It doesn't. A person can literally just buy Bitcoin at that point and think, oh, wait a minute, I have Bitcoin in my wallet. But they could have also just tried to move it. Maybe, for example, let's say you had it in one wallet, and all of a sudden, your granddad says, but are you sure it's safe? And you're like, damn, maybe I should actually put it in a different spot. Doesn't mean he's selling the Bitcoin. It could be he's just changing it to a different spot. So it doesn't mean anything. Straight from the bat. Nicholas says because they had till closing market U.S. time to pay. Yeah, but then how are these sources saying the different? How are some saying that they've officially defaulted then? Yeah. Or does this mean they overdue interest payments? They actually did it after the proper time as well. Because if it's overdue, it depends on how much overdue, right? I guess. Yeah, I guess we consider two things. One, it's a pretty good buying opportunity right now from the perspective that some of this news might actually be fake. So a lot of the people that are saying negative stuff right now are selling are maybe just selling in terms of anticipation, but it shouldn't actually be. So good buying opportunity from that perspective. Then again, like Nicholas I think said, or one of the other guys said, if they haven't defaulted yet, then there's a pretty good chance eventually they're going to. But let's quickly see if the market is recovering again. We are not recovering just quite yet. I guess we are, kinda. I mean, XP is making a green candle again. Guys, remember, this, where we are at right now, is my buying zone for XRP. And to be honest with you, I'm not really against the idea of just buying a little bit and winging it. Just seeing if we can make it work. What do you guys think? It's my buy area. I mean, we gotta stay true to ourselves, no? I always buy whenever it comes to $1.23.5. And I know we're still in a bull market. I'm going to say it right here again. Yes, we're literally... should I buy on my phone? What do we do? Should we buy again, guys, and just kind of wing ourselves back to the top with a stop loss at $1.19 point something? You know what? We could put a couple $100 in for fun if you guys want. Dutch car guy says, use your Bybit link, deposited $600, you got nothing in reward. So if you didn't get yourself a deposit bonus, then you always have the trading bonuses. However, make sure that make sure that you check the link that is in the that I pinned just now. Make sure you press the link and press register, or press sign up, so to speak, or the little button, because you should be able to get yourself a deposit bonus for sure. And there's also a couple bonuses that you get once you've made one trade. So just check it out. Otherwise, send me a little message in Telegram, not DM, but in the group, and I'll figure it out for you. Let's see. Okay, so half the people are saying no, don't buy right now. Half the people are saying yes. Once more, guys, for any of you all watching, I am not trying to say that you should do this in any way, shape, or form. I can joke around with this type of stuff because I know what I can afford to lose. I know that if I put $1,000 on the line here, there's nothing that's going to change in my life, and we could just do it for fun for the stream. Because I just told you guys I'm buying every single time it comes to that area. That does not mean it's a good idea right now, because right now we're in a little bit of a different market situation than every single time that we bought prior to this one. Then again, I should stay true to my word and just buy every single time and let it go bad. Because at the end of the day, if it goes bad, how much are we going to lose? I don't know. Not too much, I mean, I should actually kind of wing it. Tommy says, Dusty, you're my favorite crypto YouTuber. Tommy, that's very much appreciated, man. Yeah, it's kind of strange when somebody says you're a YouTuber. That doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel normal. It's like, nah. But I guess I am. I guess I'm a YouTuber, whatever that's supposed to. Yeah, it's interesting. That feels strange for somebody to say that. It doesn't feel real, so to speak. It's also crazy sometimes when I think about that there's, let's say, 100,000 people subscribe to the channel. The fact that, what if... I know a lot of those guys are not going to watch, but let's say, for example, right now we have 500 people watching this stream. The fact that there's 500 people watching is sometimes really scary, actually, that for every single word you say, there's 500 people hearing that, and that 500, let's say about 400 people, let's say about 250 people care about what you say. That's just, it's mind-boggling stuff, man, but all right. Oliver says you're my favorite e-girl, Dusty. Glad to be, my friend, glad to be. That's what I aspire to be, man. At the end of the day, that's my exact goal. E-girl. Exactly. Oh, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. I just got ourselves. Everybody press that like button, I'll tell you. Boys and girls, press that like button. If we get to 200 likes, I'll tell you right now. I got some... It depends. For people in the US, it's not going to change too much. But for all the people who like my gems, press that like button. Here we go, by the way. This is what my overview looks like. We have about 200. Guys, how many likes we at? Let me know in the chat box right now, because I can't see. I can only see the 2 here. All right? I show you guys this stuff because you can always see. We earned 10 euros this stream. We had about 7.5 thousand people watching, which is amazing. How many likes we at? Are we at 250? All right. So I have a couple of people, right, that update me with all the sales and all the most important stuff. Are we really at 250 likes? Somebody says 244. You guys lying to me? So he just texted me just a second. There's another banger coming up, my friend. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually get the let me quickly read, okay? Okay, here's another banger. Everyone, let me see. BlueZilla incubated this project going on Game Zone and Velospad. Introducing drumroll. Valhalla. Okay, let me look it up for you guys. So right now, during the freaking stream, you guys are going to get another one. I'm hoping a 100x gem. All right? I'm hoping. We just got the word up from the freaking contact. He knows the coins that do well, man. He knows the coins. Let me type it in real quick. Once more, please understand that in no way, shape, or form is this any paid promotional content. I don't want you guys to even buy or think about this type of stuff. I'm not meaning to do any of that stuff. I'm just telling you guys I'm going to be buying it, and I hope it does well. That's it. That's literally it, right? Understand, not promotional content. What else can I make sure that you guys understand that in no way, shape, or form am I encouraging you to take any action? I'm telling you guys what I'm going to do. So this coin just came on my list. I'm going to be buying it out as much as I can, hopefully. Let me see if I can put it into the perspective here. Okay, boom. We got another nice little gem, hopefully, huh? So it's about 0.001. Again, another 150,000 market cap. So I'm expecting another crazy search for this one. What does it do? I don't even know. I literally just got the call. The Velas Metaverse. So it's one of the first, I guess, Metaverse coins on the Velas pad, I guess, huh? Okay. Well, we'll check it out later. I don't have time right now. We're focusing on more important things, like the crypto market. That's about to be juicy, man. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. You know, I guess I cannot really sing my normal Pump It Up song right now, huh? And isn't it funny, as I said before in the start of the stream, how there's such a big contrast between the freaking inflation huge number today, it being extremely bullish for Bitcoin hitting a new high at $69,000, and then a couple hours later, boom, China news comes out, it crashes the market like that. Isn't that just the most fun coincidence? Aren't you guys on the same page as I am right now with saying this is like BS? I don't know, man. Just sometimes these things seem too coincidental. They seem a little bit too coincidental. He's buying right now? He's buying now? Who's buying? You're buying right now, dude? The coin, by the way, the coin which I just told you guys, you cannot buy it just quite yet. You know, you have to wait. Usually it takes a little bit of time before everything, but I think it's going to launch hopefully this week or next week. Oh, never mind. It says here November 16th. So okay. I guess I got another video to make later today then. True says Evergrande is just a cover. It happens time and time again. Yeah. Honestly, look at the. Okay, so this is not a juicy one here, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a juicy one. We're dumping pretty hard. Not gonna lie to you. True says they consciously crashed the market. The more that I am reading into this now, the more I feel like that, because this makes absolutely no sense for the price to crash this much. This makes no sense, man. This is BS. I'm happy I didn't go to my appointment, by the way. I would be crying right now. What coin? Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry. I'll make a video on it. Don't worry. I got you guys. Don't worry. I just did my 3 coins that I'm excited for, and like a freaking hour later, he tells me about the next coin. So I'll have to make an update video, but I might just do it tomorrow, so I can also give you guys like the instant tutorial for how to get into it, right? I don't know what I'm going to do yet, guys, but I'll get into that. By the way, if you're not subscribed just quite yet, again, as I said before, I'm going to be sharing a lot of freaking beautiful gems. One of the coins which we bought today went times 300 today. I'm going to be trying to find as many of those coins as I possibly can, and I think you guys will really enjoy it, all right? So make sure you press that freaking subscribe button. Make sure you press the freaking like button to help out. And by the way, indeed, like some of the guys are saying here, you can actually try to buy as many of these big dips. When you see such a huge candle with a big dip, you can actually sometimes scalp real quick for about 1 or 2 cents. That might be 1%, for example, which again with leverage could be 10% or so within a couple of seconds. Little side note. It doesn't always work, but it's a little strategy that some people use. This stuff is always risky, man. When things are going down this fast, when things are happening all of a sudden this fast, Things are always risky, but damn oh damn. I will never forget you. Yeah, what a oh, wow. Look at the power of China. China, freaking China. Holy smokes. It's not a bad thing. I guess we can see this pretty often in bull markets like this. Bitcoin bounced from the, I don't know even what level this is, maybe 0.382 Fibonacci, by the way. If we're coming back up a little bit. USDT is dead? It depends. I think a lot of this news might be fake, but we're going to find it out in a couple of minutes from now, man. But this is China. This is China. This is China. Manipulation to the finest, everybody. You know, pump it up. We're doing the opposite of pumping up right now. This is interesting. What is the news from China? Well, we don't know for certain, but potentially that the Evergrande, the second largest real estate developer in China, defaulted. Some are saying it's true, some are saying it's not true. And we don't really know for a fact because, as I said before, half of the articles say it's true, half of the articles say it's fake. We're right now back to XRP trendline territory. We are back to the trend line for XRP. With Bitcoin, we're actually even below the Fibonacci level. Altcoin market cap just freaking erased like $200 billion. I'm just texting a couple of people, seeing what they're thinking about the situation. Trying to see some responses. I'm just... It's kind of crazy to have seen this, man. This is some crazy stuff. This is really some crazy stuff, man. I can't even properly comprehend. Okay, wow, that was a very big comeback, I guess. I don't even know what to call it anymore. XRP perfectly from trendline. I'm just watching this in awe a little bit, guys, so I'm a little bit quiet because we don't know if this news is actually true or not. The news is basically, once more, because people keep asking that are new here, China's second largest real estate developer, Evergrande, where the biggest issue... One of the biggest issues a couple of months ago to crypto was as well the exact same thing. Right now, there was an update that they basically defaulted, and others are saying, no, it's not true. But because they paid, I mean, it's a freaking back and forth type of battle. Here's one guy saying yes. Here's the freaking internet, some of the guys saying yes and no. Here's Yahoo saying no. So you tell me if this is actually true or not. Because here it says, China's Evergrande Group officially defaults yet again. Looking at officially Bloomberg and Finance Yahoo, they say, no, they actually paid last moment. Literally here. Customers of international clearing firm Clearstream received overdue interest payments on 3 U.S. bonds issued by Evergrande. A spokesperson for Clearstream said investors have been waiting to see if the embattled developer would make the coupon payments totaling $148.1 million before the end of the 30-day grace periods on Wednesday, but apparently they received overdue interest. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to say overdue interest. I guess maybe they didn't receive the coupon payments? This is so freaking confusing, everybody. And I said before, the reason I'm saying that this is like the most manipulated thing in the entire freaking crypto space right now is because this is one of the most bullish days. We just had got wind that there was like some crazy high inflation numbers, so crypto is going to pump like nutty. We just even had a Bitcoin skyrocket to $69,000, the sacred number. And then all of a sudden, this news kicks in. Isn't it like funny? Also, together with the fact that the SEC is freaking cracking down on crypto right now, as we saw already, they don't want you to make a lot of money in crypto. They want to make sure that the whole DeFi sector dies out in the US because of anonymity and money laundering and whatnot. But it's all coming to freaking together, man. It's all coming to freaking together. But if you guys have any info on whether or not this is actually real, because I'm literally, okay, I'm actually on the left here. Or on the right, on my other screen. Let me type it in. China Evergrande default document. Or something like bankrupt document. I have a file here from October 22nd. China's troubled property behemoth averts default. We've seen it like 1,001 times. What can we... Evergrande. Here's on Al Jazeera. What could an Evergrande default debt default mean for China and yada yada yada. So this is all a little while ago. China Evergrande bankrupt. Financial crash fears erupt. China Evergrande defaults on payments set for bankruptcy. Evergrande officially defaulted. DMSA is preparing bankruptcy proceedings against Evergrande Group. Evergrande defaults. Netherlands Newswire News Live. Bankruptcy proceedings initiated. It could also be that some of these guys, however, are like building on top of themselves. But curious, it says Evergrande defaults on $148 million, and that. Here it says, Clearstream received overdue interest payments on 3 US dollar bonds issued by Evergrande. So they received the interest, but potentially not the coupon on these bonds. And so it's over with. It doesn't make sense because here it says they averted it. No, delayed. This is 3:10 New York time, so about 1 hour and 20 minutes ago. Delayed interest paid, default to be averted. So they paid the interest, but is the coupon the problem or the interest? Let's see here. Once more, we had such good news on the inflation. U.S. inflation likely to get worse, dealing challenge to Fed and Biden. All things were coming together until we get this. U.S. rent hikes are spreading out. Okay. There's different stuff. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we check? What do we do? What do we do? How do we get the official stuff, guys? Okay, N3 says interest is overdue. Coupon. Interest is overdue for a long time right now. Yeah, but I guess, even if the interest is overdue at one point or another, there comes the problem, right? Because you can only be overdue for this long. Oh, you guys are saying DXY index hit the roof today? Yeah, we saw some. Okay, let's type in, let's go to TradingView, I guess. Okay, so we hit a nice little bottom for XRP, perfectly back at the trend line, by the way. $1.11. You could have already gotten yourself a 10% profit on XRP right now. That is huge. Wow. It doesn't mean we're actually going to continue upwards because sometimes you get faked out like this, but damn. DXY. You guys want me to check out DXY? The dollar. Huh. I mean, that's not that interesting. Let's quickly see though how interesting it actually is. I don't really hold myself to this too much. Are we looking at the same thing, guys? Is this what you find so amazing? Is this what you really am so excited about? That it just made a new small little high? You can quote official state media, but hit Reuters or Associated Press right after. Chinese state media is completely controlled. Yeah, but so is Reuters? Are you guys saying that's fine? Because I mean, Reuters is pretty trusted, but it's 6 hours ago, and they said it's on the edge, and they didn't update on the matter. So it's now 7 hours ago. So we maybe should check out Reuters here, because I think Reuters is pretty juicy, right? Reuters, Evergrande. They have articles about Evergrande every single day. Let's see here. 2 days ago, 7 hours ago, 5 hours ago, on the brink of default, same thing. Is Evergrande bankrupt? 3 hours ago. Deutsche Marktscreening-Agentur is now preparing bankruptcy proceedings against the company. So they're making some steps towards it. I mean, I guess we can conclude that it is the truth. Because let's say about 75% of the articles are saying, well, maybe 80% of the articles are saying, yeah, they've gone, they basically messed up. And only 20% of the articles are saying, no, they actually paid on time, or they're fine, or they're on the edge of it still. I guess we're going to have to assume the former. Once more, why is the market crashing like this? People get scared. Is it really a bad thing? No. If it's scary, we don't even know. Because ultimately, the only problem is Tether and Evergrande. If Tether basically bought these commercial papers, I was looking for the freaking word, man, brain fart. Yeah, then it's a problem. But they say no, and we don't have any facts to basically say, yes, you do. So as of this point, there's really no reason why the Evergrande crash even would actually hurt crypto. As whoa, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at freaking, holy smokes, everybody. That is, oh, who is trading XRP right now? Look at that. That's 100% profit on XRP right now already. Not in terms of actual profit. But again, you guys know how I trade, right? You guys know I trade with 10 times leverage. This is freaking 10%. That's 100% profit in like 10 minutes here on XRP if you were trading this. I didn't get into this one, unfortunately, no. If I did, I would have definitely bragged about it, but I didn't. But that's been amazing. Guys, if you want to also trade and trade with leverage, there's a link down below. It basically looks like this one right here. It's pinned, usually. And there's also a Telegram group. You might want to join that. It's pretty fun. You know, a lot of the boys are in there. A lot of us are talking in there, screaming in there. So you guys might want to check that out. I think you'll enjoy. Let's see. By the way, if you're buying or selling now, everything you're doing is risky. Know that. I can't help you if things go wrong. We have, holy smokes, guys, we have 900 people watching. That is insane. I didn't even notice. I thought we had about 300. Holy smokes. Look at this, actually. I'll show you guys. We have 10 euros, 300 likes, 900 people watching, 11,000 people in total. Guys, if you're watching this right now, say yes in the chat box real quick. Say yes in the chat box real quick and press that like button. Let's get to 500 likes instantly, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go, everybody. Let's freaking go to the moon. Let's go. Let's see it right there. Yeah, everybody. You guys are all amazing. Somebody says no, ban him. If there's a moderator, no, just kidding. Oh, that's amazing, man. That's one of the craziest streams I've done in a really long while. That is huge. Wow. That's crazy, right? That's crazy to see these numbers. I don't know. It's really humbling, I guess. A lot of you guys are like family to me now. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have shown that. Ooh. All right, let's put this back to where it belongs on the sidelines. See? By the way, little side note, by the way, guys, I'm doing a $4,000 giveaway. Little update for you guys. If we hit 40,000 followers within 24 hours, we have about 23 hours left, I think. We might actually hit it. Some people think, oh, no. These followers go pretty crazy. So if you guys want to join the giveaway, all you have to do is just put a comment down, and I'll use a real comment picker to pick somebody from the Twitter comments. It's just as easy as that, and 10 people will win $400. Why? Well, because on the channel today, I had a couple of videos, right? Well, if you check this video out, or my most recent one, or another video that's going out in a couple of hours now, I think, or maybe tomorrow, I made 300 times my money on one of my coins today. And so, I mean, yeah, just maybe check the video and it will speak for itself. So if I have to give away $4,000 today, I'm doing it for a good cause, man. Hopefully I can make a couple of people happy. But again, there's nothing for nothing. We need to hit a certain amount of likes or certain amount of, to basically make it worth it. And I also have another small giveaway planned pretty soon here. But I'm figuring out how to do that the best way, because I have a couple of cool things I'm planning, a couple of cool things that are coming up. So it's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening on this channel, man. As I made it my vow to make every single person watching here at least a lot wealthier than they are, hopefully a millionaire, but we shall see about that. Because it depends on how many people are action takers as well in the chat box, man. But let's see, a lot of you guys are amazing. Nerd says, if we are a family, your family is ugly. I only say that because I can see my reflection on my screen. Oh my days, man. I think you're good. I think you're good, Nerdcraft. I think you're good. What is going on? China, guys. One word, China. Let's actually answer a couple of questions here. So first of all, where are you guys all watching from right now? There's like so many people, so you guys must be all over the world. And second of all, one person asks, if you have a long position open, does the exchange charge you on your profit and loss? No, they don't. There's only sometimes the funding rate, basically, which is at the top right here on exchanges. You'll see here a funding rate at the top, which is basically, if everybody were to go long, the price would deviate very much so from the spot price, which you can see at the bottom right here a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the mark price. And so to basically make sure that this is the same, the funding rate changes. But tomorrow the funding rate is going to be very low for people who have long positions open. You can see the predicted funding rate is already going down, as it's relative to how many people hold long or short positions open to basically give some sort of fee for keeping it open for longer periods of time. And give this money. If you have a short position open right now, you get paid to have that position open. This is given to you. It's not going to the exchange. It's going to the people who have the opposite position open. In this case, you're short. That's to keep the prices equal. So you get rewarded for doing the opposite thing. It's the same on all these leverage exchanges to make sure the price doesn't do some crazy stuff. Okay, let's quickly see some of the places you guys are from. We're seeing a rebound, everybody. Lassa said, I think the Bears were bored in this run and wanted some fun. What if there's just one little guy in his office saying, you know what? I'm gonna make the entire crypto market crash. I'm gonna make some news up about freaking China. I'm gonna act as if it's being confirmed, post, and then open up a short position and just start laughing to the bank. What if that's what happened? Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't be the first time something like that happened. So, I mean, wouldn't be too crazy. But man, oh man, is this a crazy day. Man, oh man, has this been a crazy day. I think you guys are all on the same line as I am, right? That this is, you don't see stuff like this every single day. This doesn't happen usually. So we're going right back into being bullish on freaking crypto. A little freaking Chinese manipulation like this is not going to take us down. Dollar index is not even budging a single freaking second. Of course, it's going up. You know, we hear some bad news about China. What does the dollar index do? Oh, they get a little hard. I don't want to say that. D1 or D100 says, moving to Dubai when I make a few million off of crypto. I'll meet you there, my friend. I'm thinking of doing a meetup one day in Dubai as well. Because, I mean, I'm here with so many different fun crypto guys anyway. I'm like, why not? Why should I not just invite a couple of you people over as well? Or maybe I should do that as a fun little thing when we hit 150k subs. That I do one paid vacation for somebody or something like that. Or like a, a little fun thing. Or a little charity thing that you guys can pick. Just something fun. That's also good. So let's see it again real quick in the chat box. Where you guys are watching from? What's like the most central place for crypto? And once more, for all the people wondering what's going on right now, this is China. You might say that these are called stop loss hunters as well, where what they're basically doing is some guy or some organization or some manipulated the price so that a lot of people lose their money. Because what a lot of people do, right, is they have a stop loss somewhere. Like I had my stop loss at $1.19 for one of my trades. Now, I guess luckily one of the trades actually sold already because we hit my target price. Let's quickly see here. Because we hit my target price at, let's quickly check back, about $1.33.9. This is my major resistance. Here's one of my target prices. One other target price was like $1.30 or so, or $1.29, and I sold a little bit of both of those points on my longer positions. And these ones I'm not selling for anything, right? And they're not going to get liquidated. I don't think so ever. I think. However, a lot of the theories behind this are that they are doing this to basically make sure that a lot of people lose their money in these trades. Because as you can see, we had a perfect little bounce from the trend line here again, but a lot of people most likely just freaking lost on their trades, or at least stop lost out or something like that, which is ultimately what you might think is the bigger plan here. It's hard to say, but obviously crashes like this, sometimes they're a little bit more coincidental than our logic. Cool, if you ask me. Sometimes, so I'm looking at these things thinking, makes absolutely no sense. But again, at the end of the day, guys, we're just watching this crypto stuff unfold. At the end of the day, if I'm worried, I would tell you, but I'm not. I'm just buying like a freaking madman. You guys already know how I go, right? Buying like a freaking madman. I'm gonna have to put that on a shirt eventually. Like a freaking madman, like a madman. I'm buying. That's how I go about these things. Cause you think a little China FUD can get me scared? Oh, that would be funny. If China gets me down like that, that would be a funny day. Luckily here, we called out this little dump just before it happened. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half right now. I guess just a small part of the dump, but still. And I also now don't have to feel guilty about warning people when, in the end of the day, some people sometimes say like, oh, you shouldn't FUD. Well, I guess we should have. Now, guys, if you want more of this crypto news, by the way, make sure you subscribe right now to the channel. We have 133,998 subscribers. 133,988 on my screen. I'm going to take a screenshot. 133,988. 133,999. Hey, we have one more. We are one subscriber away from 134,000. This has been a really good day for me, man. I'm loving today. First, we get a coin that goes 300 times, so about 30,000% on that coin. Then we get a freaking market flash crash, which is, I guess, a pretty nice little sale for me to buy more crypto. I guess, luckily, we didn't lose out on the trade because we didn't get liquidated, and so we're still good on that front. I'm really eager to just buy my freaking hands full, to be honest with you. But maybe a logical person would say, no, you should wait. If you didn't buy at $1.11, maybe we would wait. But my hands are freaking tickling a little bit again, guys. My freaking crypto accumulation senses are tingling. I need more. Because I know this crypto is about to go freaking nutty. We know the inflation. We know all this stuff, guys. We know the fundamentals. Then again, we don't know what the biggest consequences are going to be. Because we don't know the Tether situation. And we also don't know how this inflation is going to affect crypto. I mean, I would have expected crypto to just pump to the freaking moon on this announcement. Just the announcement itself that inflation hits a 30-year high as prices jump, so basically a 6.2% inflation. I would have expected crypto to surge to the freaking moon. It did for a little bit until the China news came out. But I wouldn't have thought that this could stop it. Little fun fact, we are still at 133,999 subscribers for me. Have we hit 134 for you guys? Are we good? And by the way, make sure you have the freaking notification bell on. Tomorrow, I'm going to be announcing, some of the people who watch the stream for longer already know, I'm going to be announcing another 100x gem that's going to launch in about 6 days from now, guys. I believe it's about to go freaking nutty, and I'm going to make a guide, because a lot of you guys want it, on how to get into that coin, how to buy it, and hopefully make some juicy gains like our 300x that we had today. I'm hoping more of those coins are going to pop off to the freaking moon, but I'm hyped up for it, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. Walter says, Dusty, what caused the market crash? I got liquidated. Sorry, joined the live chat late. Can someone help? We just got some very bad, we got some very interesting news from China that potentially China's second biggest real estate developer had defaulted. Now, there are some debates about whether or not this is officially true. And the crypto market most likely reacted to that by kind of shitting their pants a little bit. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want a little place to chat in as well, you might want to join the Telegram. There's actually a lot of people joining right now, I see. Maybe because things are hitting the fan, right? People want to just be in the little chat box with each other. What a freak. Hey, okay. Let's actually quickly check in the chat box as well. Who's still holding XRP? Who's still holding that crypto? Who's still holding their XRP? Who's still holding? And who's going to sell it to basically, you know, not, I don't know. Who's holding? Who's holding on? Let's see it real quick. Wow. Okay, so everybody's still selling, man. Okay, let's actually ask who's buying right now. Who's going to buy in the next, like, couple of, you know, like right now. Who's going to be buying their crypto right now? Who's looking to get a new, little nice juicy entry? Algorithm says, holding till I freaking die. Can buy my children Lambos, my grandchildren. That's the motivation, man. Hey, by the way, our Telegram group just hit over 1,000 people. That's freaking juicy. We got a nice little reversal with another reversal coming up afterwards. What is going on here? Okay, a lot of you guys are actually buying the freaking dip, man. Let's actually see the last little prediction for you guys. Do you think we're gonna go? Do you think we're gonna end the day above or below $1.25 per XRP? Just say up or down. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Above $1.25 or below $1.25? Okay, we got one below, we got one up, we got one. Okay, so it's let's see here real quick. We got. Okay, now I have to make a poll for this one. I'm not exactly sure. There's a lot of people saying up, but also a lot of people saying down. XRP will end today below or above 1.25. Oh, let's see here. Above, below. Let me quickly see with a little poll. Okay, guys, put in your answers right now. Whoever is right will get absolutely nothing except for my respect because you're a freaking, I don't know, you're a freaking wizard if you know this. So, let's see here. Let's see the poll. We got about 58% of the people saying above, about 42% of the people saying below. And Martin Crypto says, all season, you would be mad not to buy. I'm going to actually stand behind what he's saying right now. I'm honestly thinking right now is a freaking juicy point to just keep accumulating more crypto. I mean, it's alt season like he's saying. So generally speaking, these things happen in the bull market where you get some negative days. Specifically if China is putting some little, you know, little back into it, helping out with the bigger crash. But it doesn't seem logical if this is going to be the end of crypto or something like that. No way. Even if there's an economic crash, like some people say, what would have happened if China's Evergrande defaulted? I don't think it would affect crypto in a negative light at the end of the day. So Zweihanda says, still don't understand why China FUD has dramatic results over the rest of the world. So, a whole handful of reasons, actually. One, the Chinese market is very important. Two, whatever happens to China is usually reflected into the US. And whatever happens to stocks, which is number three, whatever happens to stocks can translate back into crypto. Number four is potentially, and I'll show you guys right now, this is number one reason why the whole China debacle is potentially so heavy for crypto. Is because China's Evergrande crisis could drag down Tether, as it's been alleged that they basically hold a lot of those commercial papers. And if that's the case, the moment that Evergrande defaults, Tether, as we now know it, the pair that we basically use all the time, is not properly backed anymore. And that's most likely also why Tether right now is going down, as people are selling their Tether right now for USDC. I'm honestly telling you, that's, I think, what's going on with Tether, why the value per Tether right now is less. It's most likely because people are freaking getting out of that coin as they are scared for the default right there. Now, it's not even, it's not really a huge percentage, but I do assume that usually whenever these things would all go down this much, people are selling to Tether. But right now, they're literally selling everything to USDC, which is why this coin is up so much, and it's actually $1 instead of $1. Let's actually see if we can find DAI or something like that, another stable coin here, to see how they are doing. Can I actually have, can I see a stable coin for a second? Where in the world is CoinMarketCap when you need it? Let me see here, CoinMarketCap. Isn't it a way to place freaking stable coin? Really? Is this, what a dumb thing is this? Stable coin. Is there no way to press stable coin? Here we go. Oh, never mind. Can I press this category? There we go. Okay, so, on here it's actually the opposite. What in the world? Okay, never mind, guys. Crypto's just taking a doo-doo today. This is making absolutely no sense. There's something really strange going on. Here, everything's the opposite for these altcoins. What in the world? But yeah, logical for me would be that people are selling some of their Tether for some others. That just makes a little bit of sense. Okay, you know what? Let's actually ask a new question. Do you guys think that China will basically right now crash crypto? Yes or no? I personally don't think so, but that depends on my own definition or you guys' definition of crash. I think that this right now, what we're witnessing, was caused by China, which was, again, out of thin air because it might not even make sense. But I don't think that the bull run is over because of China like this. I think it's more so of a manipulative move to basically get people to lose money and then kind of, screw them over and then get the prices back up because it's a bigger bull market. What do you guys think? Chad says, man, I hate China. I don't actually hate, in terms of crypto market, they're not doing their best right now. But please stay a little bit low with the cursing, guys. Your message does not pull through anyway. But then sometimes if you curse like a couple of times, all your messages get blocked. So make sure you're careful a little bit with that. Guys, can you still hear me? It says no connection. Guys, please. Oh, did they ban the channel again? I hate this. Whenever it says no connection for more than 5 seconds, guys, test. I'm going to open it on my phone. Please. No connection. Oh, no, my days. Please. Let's be good. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, my heart cannot take that stuff, guys. If you don't know, my channel has been taken down twice already during a stream. And so every single time that happens, I get some PTSD. You missed the news? Okay, I'll go over it for the 160,000th time. Because at the end of the day, it's still ongoing and we're still just enjoying this, watching this. China, okay, let's actually do a couple steps back. China banned crypto like 7 times already. That's not it. China messed around with crypto a couple of times. There's also already, I think, 3 times been FUD of Evergrande, which is the second largest real estate developer, messing up basically or doing some crazy stuff. Now, what's come out now for the first time ever is that they've officially defaulted on their bonds. At first, there was only the speculation and the proclamation of what would happen if they were to. Now, however, it says they were unable to make the required interest payments in time, and so they basically messed themselves over. It's over. That's basically what came out. But at the end of the day, most articles are saying that's not true. And I'm saying most when I'm actually in reality meaning about, let's say 30% says it's not even true because they have averted the default. And theoretically speaking, the crypto market shouldn't react this bad unless we get some bigger incentive for them to do bad. We just got like a 10% crash on the entire board, huh? This is an actual crash in the crypto market. Wow, guys, we've had 17,000 people join this stream in total. Once more, I provide crypto news every single day. So if you're interested in crypto news or in crazy gems that I think will go times 100, which again, you guys saw today, one of my coins went times 300 today, make sure you subscribe to the freaking channel, man. And also, if you want to learn how to trade, I guess just stick around. I teach a lot of this stuff around here. No paid stuff or anything like that. Hey, I see Chimp Millionaire in the chat. What's up, my friend? I've seen your stuff a couple of times by now. I see you come by. Or I don't see you stop by, actually, but I see your, I don't know, streams or something like that. What's up, my friend? What's up, Chimp? Let's see. Which one of you guys actually still have a trade open? As Medina says, this doesn't just crash crypto, it crashes the whole economy globally. That could be. It depends. I mean, it depends on if this stuff is actually real or not. Isn't it fun, guys, how we cannot even find out whether or not they actually defaulted or not? Okay, a lot of you guys are still trading XRP. Do you guys think the bull market is over? Yes or no? Once more, guys, I don't think so. I don't honestly think so whatsoever. I am extremely bullish on crypto right now. Again, if you guys actually spam, well, let's not do that. If you guys go crazy, I might even just buy a freaking big bag of XRP right here just to show it to you guys. Because, man, at the end of the day, this is all manipulation, as I've said before. The only thing I don't really know for a fact is whether or not the whole Tether situation is true and whether or not they defaulted. What I do know is that the fundamentals are crazy bullish for crypto. You can't deny this stuff. The fact that the inflation is freaking 6.2%. Are you seeing this freaking number? They threw this at us for a little second. And then a couple of hours later, boom, crypto market crashes. That makes absolutely no sense. If you don't call this manipulation, I have no idea what it is. It just makes absolutely no sense. How can it be that one bit of quote unquote negative news that's not even crypto related takes everything down like that, huh? Fear. Funny how that's kind of exactly what the SEC had planned all along, huh? Yeah, fear. Aims to take down the DeFi sector. Anonymity in the DeFi sector, taking that down is the same thing as taking down the DeFi sector itself, man. Decentralized finance and anonymity are one in one, so yeah, man. And by the way, for those 100x gems, I'll be making another video on my channel soon. But if you want to, you can actually check out this video that I posted just now about some coins that I think would do really, really freaking amazing over the next month. Some of the coins that I provide on the channel here will really, literally go times 100. I'm pretty sure of that. I cannot guarantee you, of course, but I'm pretty sure of that. So I definitely recommend you all to subscribe to the channel for more of those updates. Finally, we've gone from 133 to 134. That is so satisfying. We've been at 133 for a freaking month or so. This has been amazing. And again, you guys already know the Dusty BC news here. We cover this stuff as soon as it comes out. The freaking quickest. All right? Sometimes I post a little bit too much video, as you guys said, but that's because at the end of the day here, I want to make sure that you guys got all the news that you need. And you can always decide to skip a couple of videos if you are not up for it. But then what I would always suggest is press the video on, look at the description as I put all the timestamps of everything that's happened so you can at least quickly read what the most important points are. All right? I make sure that all the crypto news is covered on here. And Hexagon says, if we are in a bear market, you think the gems can do 100x? If bears could fly, what would happen then? Guys, we're not, I don't believe for a single second that we're in a bear market. That stuff is irrelevant right now. We're in a crazy bullish market. If I could, I would sell my left, no, I'm not gonna do that actually. That would be kind of stupid. I would sell my left leg for some extra crypto just of how sure I am, but I guess that wouldn't be really worth it. Then again, in terms of gains, it would be. In terms of gains, it really would. I don't want to say, no, I'm not going to say that. I want to say some negative things about China, but at the end of the day, it's giving us a little flash sale. And with the freaking certainty I have for crypto to do good anyway, I don't know, it's just a flash sale. Oh, wow, I wanted to buy a VeChain the entire week, but it was too expensive. Oh, wait a minute, 10% down, 10% flash crash, little sale, good, nice. And this exactly, ladies and gentlemen, listen very carefully to me right now. Moments like this is what separates the real crypto hodlers from people who are looking for a quick little buck in crypto. Very big difference. Real crypto hodlers are here for technology, know that it's going to expand for mass adoption, and know that ultimately, whatever news comes across its paths, crypto will survive and will most likely become crazy freaking wealthy off of it. Those are the real crypto hodlers. Some crypto newbie buyers, basically, they think, you know what? My friend told me to buy some crypto, I'm going to buy it. What is ADA? No idea. What is Bitcoin? Never heard of that. I like this little doggy coin right here. Let me put $100 into that. Those types of people of the B sector, those are the people selling these cryptos like crazy right now. And those are also ultimately what's going to be the most amount of FUD in the crypto space. And right now, guys, you know what I see so often in my comment section? People asking me, should I buy now? You know when they ask me that question most? Let me tell you. They usually ask me this question when a coin has just pumped like crazy. You know why? Because people look at green numbers and think, yay, more green. What they don't look at is, there's blood in the streets. Let me try cleaning it up by taking some of that stuff home and selling it. That sounds a little bit crazy. But I mean, really, in any investment book you'll read, the lower the prices are, the safer it gets. But then all of a sudden, when push comes to shove, people look at these prices and think, you know what? We're in a crazy bull market, but prices are going down. Let me stay the frick away and wait till the price is back up to $1.30 before I'm going to look at buying again. No, man. Not financial advice, as Fabian says, of course, but logically, from any single freaking investment book, you would get the principles of buy low, sell high, not buy high and try to sell a little bit higher than that. No, you buy low, sell high, or buy with the dip. Buy the dip. You guys don't know it. So when we get a dip, don't scare out then and be like, you know what? I never know if it's going to recover. Crypto recovers every single time. If you've doubted that, if you don't know whether or not crypto will come back up, then you weren't that certain about your investment to begin with. And then you should really think about the real thoughts of what you're buying into before you basically commit. But I personally think just buying crypto in freaking, in how do you call it? Like in etapas in Dutch? I don't know the English word. In sessions is better than buying it all at once. So if you bought some crypto, let's say last week, you buy a little bit of crypto now. You buy a little bit of crypto next week, and so forth and so on. At the end of the day, it's also better for your mental health sometimes to kind of split it over. But I personally still think, guys, that the freaking moon is not even in just quite yet. This year is still going to go crazy. November is going to go freaking amazing, man. Remco says, where would you place a long position at this point? Remco, as of this point, as I said before, everything is extremely risky right now in terms of a long position. I cannot tell you what would be the best thing. If I'm going to be honest with you, where we place one, the lower we go, the better, right? So if you get a long position now, you can theoretically speaking start adding and adding and adding to your long position, because if we are completely honest here, how low can it really go? So if you, for example, open long position right here and you buy more for the long position right here, it keeps averaging your price out. You know, so it's going to get lower and lower. So your liquidation is going to get lower and lower as well. How high can the price really go? Or sorry, guys, how low can the price really go? Not that low. There's not that much room to go down for. So from that perspective, yeah, lower the better. But I'm not going to encourage anybody to, try opening up a trade right now in terms of long or short, because we don't know how heavy the effects of this are going to be. Logically, I would say screw. I don't want to say screw. You guys know what I don't want to say. I don't want to say that out loud on YouTube. Some people don't like when I say that. From some perspective, I want to say that I don't think that the effect should be as great as the price is already reflected now. Then again, people stay people. And since it's being manipulated, oh yeah. Here we go. Screwdriver, there we go. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Huh. Mayshow says, I don't get why Evergrande means so much. Well, you better look up what Evergrande actually is, my friend. It's a very big company. So if that company gets a problem, they have so many billions of dollars worth of bonds. That's a big problem for the entire economy, So, it's macroeconomical theory in that sense. It's just there's a bigger problem at hand, But damn. My freaking traps or my neck is almost starting to hurt because I've been sitting here behind a freaking computer all day, freaking streaming. I didn't expect my day to look like this. We've almost been streaming for freaking 2 hours, man. Because the market is going nutty today. It's been an interesting little ride here. It's been a very interesting ride. Let me know if you guys are opening a long position. Say, it's like, put something in the chat. The others want to see. The others find it funny when you say that. So whenever you guys open up a long position, just put it in the chat box, and the others might, encourage you or help you out or talk. It's kind of funny, to see. Hey, what year did you guys get into crypto? Because I told my story during one of the live streams earlier of how I actually got into all of this. A little bit, at least. I told a little bit on my story. What year did you guys get in? Because if I look back as well, China has manipulated the crypto market so ridiculously many times. It's like they do it like twice a year, it kind of feels like. This year, like 4 times already. So I've already gotten kind of used to it as well. Matthew says 2020. Penn, 2016. Let's see. Guys, what year did you get into crypto? Jesper says 2012. Damn. We got a 2017 over there, 2020. By Cynthia. Okay, I'm actually not seeing any shorts today. You guys are all saying you're going long. Hmm. Hmm. I'm actually going to try something, guys. You know what? I'll show you guys this, and we'll see if this actually works or not. Okay? So you guys try this with me as well. So right now, we have 10 euros earned, 1,080 people watching, 20,000 people who watched in total. So it's about 10,000 views. Oh, we just earned $5. I'll get to that in just a second. So I want you guys to spam, let's go, like XRP. Just type XRP or moon or yes. Put yes in the chat box here. Let's see how many people can say yes at the exact same time. I put the freaking time thing off, so there's no slow mode. Let's see how quick, just you can spam for a little bit. Let's see how high this chat frequency number can go. And we want to see, right now we are at 1,075 viewers. Let's see if because of this that YouTube all of a sudden thinks, you know what? Yeah, we should definitely, this is definitely a good thing or something like that. See the number. I think we have to wait for like a little minute though. And the donation, let me just quickly before we get. COG said, 2013, bro, get on some XR Doge. I still have not gotten any XR Doge. A lot of you guys are saying that to me though, right? A lot of you guys are saying, get that. Okay, let's see the number update. Take a little bit of time. Let's quickly wait a little second before I come back to it then. Otherwise, YouTube might think the stream is... Ooh, XP price also rebound a little bit. And again, we're still inching towards the downside, piece by piece. When could the bottom be in? I don't really know. Sometimes this is the deepest point that you go, right? A big candle like that, so it could be. It could definitely be. Let's see here. It still has not updated. We need to wait a little minute, guys. You can stop. I think you can stop spamming. Let's see 1 minute from now. Maybe the first time here, though, you guys did way better with 188. Maybe the spam didn't result into anything. You guys are... No. We'll see. I guess in terms of viewers, it either didn't register yet or it actually didn't do well. Maybe it actually did worse for it. Not exactly sure about the situation. Not really sure about that then. Put it to the side again. Very interesting. So my experiment harshly failed. You guys can stop spamming, by the way. Might be unique people chatting. Could definitely be so. I'm not sure about that. I wanted to quickly test it. You know, I don't usually have this many people in, so I wanted to quickly see. Never mind, guys. Never mind. I thought we had the peak in already, but the peak was 872. So I think that's where the difference lied. I wasn't patient enough. Okay, that's why. Okay, so that's the difference, I guess, huh? When the chat goes nutty all of a sudden. That is crazy. That is some huge amount of people right there. Once more, guys, I want to quickly say you guys are all amazing. Every single one of you, I appreciate you so much. We got freaking 600 likes today. My goal at the end of the day is to get to about 1,000 likes. And since we had 20,000 people coming over, I think it should definitely be feasible. So if you haven't pressed that like button yet, right now is your best time as well to do so, to put a smile on my face, as I think it helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. I don't know why else I would help. Hey, Fifi Coins coming in with the $1.99 saying behind scenes. Thank you very much for the $2. And XR or defend your base says XR Doge is a sinking ship. Only bag holders want you to buy more so they can sell on you. At the end of the day, you're pretty right in the fact that XR Doge, a lot of these guys, they literally just want to me to talk about it so they can make some money on it, not because they think it's really amazing. But then again, COG comes in and says, love your channel, mate. Get on board the XR Doge train already. Ape in with a small bag. Do you guys actually own any meme coins? If so, what's your favorite coin? Do you guys own any meme coins at all? Saitama. Is Saito the same as Saitama? Dusty, stop flip-flopping. XR Doge has utility? Okay, let's not get this discussion going today. But even though, when we look at the chat box, XR Doge is not the favorite meme coin out of all of them, huh? Nah, I think the majority of people actually their favorite coin is Shiba. So XR Doge versus Shiba, which one will win? You know what? I'm gonna open up a poll real quick. Let's see. Let me also open up back the news for all the new people joining who want to know what's going on. COG says XR Doge again. Okay, let's see here. I put up a little poll for you guys to answer. It would be kind of funny. Put in what you think. Let's see for a little second. Let's see what's going to win. And once more, for all the people coming in the chat box, if you're wondering what is going on, for the most part, it is the China FUD that's taking the crypto market by surprise right now. And that's got everybody wondering a little bit. Okay, so actually, XR Doge is not winning. I didn't expect that. I did expect them to win, to be honest with you. Huh. That's interesting. COG says X with the 589. I see it now. Says XR Doge is the sheep killer, mate. Let us see, I guess. Let us see. Let us see. I mean, the poll does show something different, but all right. I'll take your word for it, my friend. So what we think is going to happen to the crypto market now depends fully on whether or not we actually get some sort of update on this news. If I'm being honest with you, I guess if we get some sort of, let's see here. So 58 minutes ago on Fortune, it says once more that there's no default at all. Unfortunately, it says they paid delayed interest on at least 2 bonds looking to avoid default. This is like the latest news I can find here on Fortune. That's a big source. So if that's the case, then why are people so sad? It's just the idea that Evergrande could eventually crash that's making people go nutty. But how is there also so much fake news in the chat box right now then again? And not in the chat box, like in the Twitter and the interwebs. Because so many people say that they actually defaulted, yet others say no. Look, oh, I'm pointing up my screen, you guys can see. Literally this one and this one. What is going on there? COG says, love your work, mate. Always love your channel. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you actually sending messages with donations as well. But appreciate you, man. At the end of the day, I hope for you guys that XR Doge works out. I'm not buying it, but I hope it works out for you all. I hope it does really well. I hope it goes to the moon for you, but I'm going to skip out on those gains. Master says, I think it's the fake news and not being able to find the info, making people uneasy. And then the flash crash. It's beautiful in a messed up way. Chaos through confusion. Yeah, I guess that makes the most amount of sense, to be honest with you. Emil says, so is it official? Well, we don't really know what is official and what's not official at this point. We're just trying to figure it out right now. And it's been like an hour or two, and we still can't really figure out the full in-depth details of it because, well, a lot of different sources say different things. Which is not making it easier. New York Times says they made an interest payment. Yeah, but it's about the coupon payment that's a problem. At least that's what some places have said now. Sometimes fake news scares people more than real in-your-face news. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's again like we saw earlier. I mean, this sort of news came out a couple of times before, and maybe it's actually the fact that people now are noticing again the vulnerability behind the Evergrande situation that makes them so scared. Because it also makes a little bit of sense to me, right? That people get afraid of the idea, so to speak. And I guess people fear most what they do not know, you know? Or I guess you should say what they do not know they don't know. But no, I guess you don't fear that. I guess they fear most what they just do not understand. And right now, it's really freaking strange. And you guys think it's cooled off? Let's quickly check. I mean, we don't know. Defend your base with the $5 saying, of all the shillers telling you to buy extra Doge, did a single one tell you to buy solo when it was at 0.06 cents? Nope. I do actually hold solo, by the way. Little side note. I do actually hold that. Little side note. But solo is not a meme coin, so. Right? Or are we talking about it as a different solo? Dusty broke the crypto market? I don't think so. We did get a lot of people in there, though, and I do wonder if that has any effect. Getting 1,000 people on here is actually amazing. Emil says, can I get your answer on the question? I'm not sure which one, man. I don't give out advice. Please understand. And also, I'll put slow mode back on just so some people can't spam their little meme coins anymore. At first, it was also planning to put in timestamps and whatnot, but then now we've been going for a couple of hours. I'm not really sure if that's the way to go about these things. Where can I put the time thing on? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. It's not looking good for Evergrande. No, it's not looking good for them. But not looking good and you know, crashing the entire thing are two different things. It cooled down now in terms of volume, and definitely, and in terms of views. I mean, look at the chat box right now. You can see things have really cooled down in terms of how many new people are joining in. So from that perspective, yeah, things are definitely cooling down a little bit. XP just dumped. I mean, we're watching these things unfold, my friend. We are watching everything unfold right now. Once more, guys, also, if you haven't joined yet, join the Telegram. I'll leave a link down below there so you guys can actually join it real quick. It's like a fun little chat box that you guys should chat in if you want to be involved with me. I chat a lot in there. I noticed this entire stream, nobody joined, so I'm thinking maybe I should promote it a little bit more. And on the sidelines, because we have now more than 1,000 people, 1,025, I also have a... If you check below here in my description, there's usually always a little link as well to a alerts Telegram somewhere, which is basically just every single time that I go live, I try to put a little update in there. Because with the amount of videos that I post on my channel, for some of these, you're not going to get a notification. And that can sometimes be a problem, like, for example, news like this, where it's so urgent that you have to be there or be squared. So that's why I recommend people to also have those, to join that alert channel on Telegram. XR Doge about to have its own DEX, get an early solid project. Oh my days. COG, man, you're you're persistent with the XR Doge, huh? Damn. Who is buying the XRP dip? Who's buying the XRP dip? Yeah, man, this is an interesting situation right now that we're witnessing. It's 4 a.m. Cox is Lamau. I mean, yeah, whatever, man. People love XRP Doge, I guess, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm still showing you the wrong screen. Sorry. In terms of volume, it's really cooled down, indeed. I mean, we're basically coming to a little bit of a halt. So if we had to buy something, still, I'm not sure, but I guess buying at this area is at least a lot less risky than buying a couple of days ago. So, I mean, if I had to make a choice, I would say, yeah, we're buying the dip. Sneaker Texas Malone got liquidated, though. That's freaking awful, man. How'd you get liquidated? Right now, already. I guess that's what we call these types of attacks, huh? Little stop loss hunters, little liquidation attacks. Manipulation to the finest, guys. This is, again, we all know now this dump makes absolutely no sense. So, literally, man. This is so stupid. Somebody says it's not manipulated, it's just a market. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think this is being manipulated, or is this just normal market ventures? How do we call this? And also, like Fabian says, dump was late compared to the news. I agree. No, that actually has a really good reason. That's very often the way. So from one perspective, all I can say is you can definitely say it is just the market from the perspective that, the entire market is always manipulated. And so, this is just how the market moves. I mean, we get some of the most bullish news ever, right? We get the huge inflation numbers, which are genuinely sorry, one guy in the Telegram was talking. I had to quickly see it and check it out. He said, hopefully Dusty paid himself at 134. I think he means XRP price, and bought back at $1.08. You guys already know where I buy and sell, right? I tell you guys this stuff up front, so it's not a huge little surprise. I usually tell you guys my buy entries, though. The selling thing is like a little bit more difficult because if we all sell at the same point, that's not juicy, So I don't like to say the selling point. The buying point and whatnot, I always say. I guess I can also say the selling point is not going to affect the price anyway. We all know it's too liquid for that type of stuff. I guess it matters a little bit with my 100x gems that I'm not going to tell you what to sell, because if everybody does sell at the same point, some people don't know to sell in small amounts or something like that, and they're going to crash the price. So, hey, COG became a member, supporter. Okay, I didn't expect you to join. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the I don't know, army, community, whatever I want to call it. Okay, so it's a 50-50 on the manipulation grade. Some say yes, some say no. Whatever I feel is just, it doesn't really make a lot of sense that on the exact day that some of the most bullish news comes out, Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, things are so amazing, we get some of the worst crypto hurting news that we could have ever gotten. Like, what? However, like Anoop says, manipulated 10% pullback within a couple of minutes is not a usual thing. That's, again, something I don't completely agree with, because I do think that a 10% within a couple of minutes can easily happen. However, it should be on proper grounds, and I'm not exactly sure how they can happen in such a bull market where the news is not even sure. Nobody knows if this is a fact or not, yet there's so much fear and so much uncertainty, so much doubt. I guess which is powered by the other, right? Because there's so much uncertainty, there's so much fear, which causes so much doubt, which causes more fear. Yeah, like Blubber says, not a dump, but a discount. I guess I could kind of stand behind that. I ultimately see, I ultimately see in phases like this who are the real crypto hodlers and who are like newbies who are trying to cheat the system a little bit. Usually in times like this is where you get the most amount out of your crypto by buying the dip, so to speak. So yeah, I agree with you. Emil says, Matic price prediction by the end of the run. I still think, but man, Matic is a freaking juicy gem. Easy times 4, easy times 6, something like that. Let me see what the Matic price is at right now. Matic price. Matic is about €1.43. What's the dollar price for Matic? Let's say $10 easily. Steven came late. What happened? China. Period. Hey, by the way, guys, for everybody watching right now, can you all press the like button at the, I don't know, exact same time or just at another time? Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. We have had 246, oh no, why am I saying that? I cannot even pronounce English anymore, guys. No. We got 24,640 people who pressed this stream on in total. Let's get to 1,000 likes on this video or stream. It's pretty easy. Everybody presses it there instantly. Okay, I tried. You know, I tried. I tried. I mean, I tried. It didn't actually budge, but I tried. What did China do? China's second biggest real estate developer potentially just defaulted. We don't know officially if that's the truth or not, but that's the speculation that's going around the word. Blubber says, stop looking at articles a while ago. Yeah, I guess from a certain perspective, we could just easily buy in and wait. You know, I don't know. I guess if you were late to crypto, you're thinking, oh, my days, I'm so late to crypto. I wanted to buy before the bull run. Right now, you get yourself like a 10% discount on the board. I did this specifically for, you know what, guys? This is your boy, Dusty BC. You know what? I went to China, talked with a couple of those guys. I'm like, you know what? I want to buy some cheaper crypto. They're like, but what can we do? I'm like, you know what? Let's spread this little rumor. Give my fans give the community a little discount right here for their XRP and for their cryptos. They're like, you sure about that? You sure they're not going to be angry? I'm like, you know what? Some people will lose the long positions, but at the end of the day, they're going to make way more money with the buy opportunity right now. And they were like, you know what? I get you. We respect you. We're doing that. So if you're really wondering what the story was behind this dump, that's what happened. No lies. That's exactly what happened right there. At least that's how I perceived it. That's the reality of the situation, guys. No, but it's a really confusing day. This is really confusing. Organic says, update, Evergrande has made at least 2 overdue bond interest payments per Bloomberg. Yeah, man, I mean, I've seen that now for about the last two hours, but that does not mean that's the truth, as literally Bloomberg is stating opposite things as well, kind of feels like. I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess the general thought process here is, let's buy the freaking dip, man. Let's buy the freaking dip, man. Let's buy the freaking dip. Like True says, Evergrande will come back around when Bitcoin is at about 80,000. Just wait. Now it's routine by now. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a really smart tactic, though. If you have the power to basically manipulate the price like this, it's cheap entries every single time. You get a little 10% discount across the board, buy in. A couple of weeks later, you get another discount like that. I mean, that works. It works. At the end of the day, guys, whatever they throw at it, crypto will survive through every single thing. There's no way to destroy crypto. At the end of the day, it's going to show. All right, some people might be worried right now. I'm not. Not a single second I'm worried for, as I know we'll survive. This is no issue at hand here. No problem at hand. I don't doubt. I don't nothing like that. I know what I hold. I know the process. I know everything about it. And I'm holding to the bitter freaking end. The bitter end. The bitter end. The bitter end. There's almost too many people here that I'm like almost scared to. Sorry, there's a spam person. We need to get a new moderator in actually here. COG says XR Doge ape in already and multiply your XRP holdings before the proper XP pump next year. Up 20, 30 times already, and I'm not selling solid project. I mean, I had a times 300 today, so I literally do not care about that. And I do have a lot of other... Guys, once more, don't forget, on this channel, I am literally going to provide you guys with a couple of key coins that I think will go times 100. I keep telling you, I think this stuff will really work well. XR Doge, you can try ape, you know, whatever. If you want to do that, sure, go ahead. Be my guest. It's a risky thing. This type of stuff, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be amazing stuff. So, long story short, I think it's about to get freaking juicy up in here, man. And we're gonna on this channel be sharing a lot of freaking crypto gems. If you haven't checked this video out, check it out right after you've checked this video out. After you watch this, head over to that video and check it out, man. You really should. We covered a couple of coins which you think will go crazy that have not even launched just quite yet. And I have another one to add to that list, so I have to make a new update tomorrow. It's the next sale, the next most likely 100x opportunity is going to happen in freaking 6 days, 5 days almost. A couple more days, man. Disappointing? What are you guys talking about? Disappointing V-chain? V-chain what? V-chain is disappointing? What are you saying, my friend? So if we actually were to do some TA, we could actually see a bearish pennant. However, that does not validate as we're in a really bullish market. And a bearish pennant can only work if it's like a bearish narrative. So a bearish pennant looks like this, by the way. A little bit like that. Wait, a little bit like, for example, like this and that, so to speak. But it doesn't work anyway, so I'm not even trying to show you guys anything of that sort. All right, here we have so many people that I'm almost feeling guilty to end off the stream. However, guys, it's pretty late. You guys already know it's pretty late over here. At the end of the day, I also think that crypto is just going to go to the freaking moon, so I'm not really too worried. 6, 7, 800, 1,100 people in total that we had here. This has been crazy. The China FUD, don't let it get into your head. We are buying the freaking dip, going to the freaking moon. Tomorrow, I'll be updating you guys on some freaking gem coins that are about to go freaking nuts. If you're interested in coins that go crazy to get, I'm thinking 10x your money in November, stick around to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, as that's the easiest way to get yourself all the crazy info. I also, however, provide crypto news every single day that you want to hear. So stick around for this. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and buy the freaking dip. Tomorrow, hopefully a better day with some crazy gains as the news becomes a little bit more clear that nothing really happened and there was all just some FUD. Because at the end of the day, nothing really happened here. It's just people being fearful of other people being fearful. And at the end, please guys, if you could press that like button still to get us to 1,000 likes, that would be amazing. If you guys can't though, no worries. I still appreciate you all so much for stopping by and saying hi. You guys are all amazing. Every single one of you. To end it off here, join the Telegram. I'm going to leave a little link right there so we can continue on with this conversation. I'll spam it a little bit so you guys can actually see. Little spam right there for the Telegram. So if you want to chat with me and the others, join that Telegram. You will not be let down, I guess. That's where I'm in as well. You can ask me questions in there if you want to. And I'll definitely see you guys again in another stream. This feels kind of sad just to say bye. But I'll see you guys again, all right? I'll see you guys again in about a couple of hours, so we'll get to it. All right. Thank you guys all so much for stopping.